All right, guys, full on tier list from the rank 1 player in the world, the rank 1 card captain in the world. We're going to talk about everything from these cards, what they're good on, what maps they're good on, how to use them, secret tech, everything. We're going to talk about everything. I've only, I think, lost like 4 games out of 74. I was like super early on. And I have a 5.1 KD. I'm mouse and keyboard too. I don't play controller. All right, let's get into it, okay? Site deletion. Site deletion. This one is only good on a couple of maps, and those couple of maps being, it's good on Black Market, it's good on Tundra, it's good on Jägersil, Outpost. Nails and Ahket, I think it has too many angles, and you can get flanked really easily on this map, that it doesn't exactly work too well when you kind of want the whole map. So for this card, I would say it's an A tier. It's not exactly super important to get, and in the game you can kind of just run around and kill people and not play site and util spam people who stack site. But on other maps, it makes it insanely hard if you play it correctly. So it is good, but it's not like insanely important. Minus 30 seconds if you're on Defender. If you're on Defender, this is really good. But I think it's only A tier because it depends on who you're playing against. If you're playing against teams who default, it's an S. If you're playing against teams who run it down and your matches are ending, or your rounds are ending really quick, then it's like B. So I would say that it's like a solid A. And then plus 30 seconds is already an S tier on attacker. Actually, no, it's another A tier, but it's leaning more towards, I think it's higher than like site detection, I think. Or site deletion, because if you are a defaulty team and you play the map, then on attacker, it's really good. Offense, defense, that shit is OP. Clear path. This is only good on a couple of maps. I think it's there's only one map that I only see this on. Yeah, so I say clear path is a B tier. If there's, it's not like a priority, right? Like it's not a priority at all. But if you can get it, then it's good. But it is a priority on one map only, and it makes the site like better, and that is Jägersil. This map, if you're attacking a site and that door that's closed by a long is impossible. It's so hard. Like it genuinely is. Granted, you can shoot it down, right? But it's just easier if you just get rid of the door completely. Pardon explosion, I would say another B tier. If there's nothing else to pick, you pick it. I have seen people get kills with it, and it's good. Battle Frenzy, A tier. I think that's a really good one. If you're Nitro and you kill people and you get like another turret, and it just increases your setup even more. Enemies leave footprints. I think this is in the prosthetic eye tier. This thing is utter dog shit. It is so bad. I think it messes me up, because if I'm flanking or doing anything and I see footsteps, then I'm paying attention to the footsteps when like I shouldn't be, right? Like there's a lot more things to like think about. Prosthetic eye is even worse than footprints. Wait, you're cooking. Yeah, actually. Didn't even a chance. I don't know how we end up with that card. I've never picked this card. I swear to God, I've never picked this card. I can have people just telling me to pick footprints and see them chasing 3 different trails at once. No, actually. No, it's so troll. It's so bad. Like, imagine if you just ran around and like, okay, trust me, I would pick it. I would pick it if the footprints if the duration of the footprints were a lot shorter, right? But like if I see footprints, then that person is actually close by and not halfway across the map, you know what I'm saying? Like then it would be good. But I don't know the duration of the footprints, and they could be stomping around their whole fucking spawn and you have zero clue what it is they're doing. Community healthcare, A tier is just HP. Medical error, it's the best one I think so far. It automatically gets rid of some of the best cards in the game. Roger, it's good. If you can pick it, pick it. If you can ban it, ban it. It's an A tier card. I wouldn't say it's S tier. It doesn't like do anything special or anything, but it's a good card. Cheetah, that's an S tier card. Movement speed is always good. For Roger, it's good to fake sites and cause information. And also baiting for sound. Okay, like I think that's really good, right? Like imagine you silent step your bot and he runs it down mid, the guy shoots it up, kills the bot, and you re-peek after, you know what I'm saying? That's like what I'm thinking about. Load all ammo into one mag and you just pick LMG, but there's only one LMG that you can actually use with it, and it's definitely not the fucking charged up one, because that shit is hot garbage. Yeah, but if you don't have an LMG, then the card is effectively useless, no? Okay, explosive shot, okay? This one, I've actually, I have tech with this one, okay? And no, it's not extra damage. It's not, you know, you kill people faster or it cleaves. Explosive shot is OP for one reason only, okay? You can shoot walls and doors and clear util on the other side. Okay, so on real prime example is on Yggdrasil, this door on B that Nitro sets up turrets on, you just spray the door and the turrets on the other side are dead, right? So you just like effectively can clear, and you can sort of do a like with like full LMG, right? Like you can shoot corners, and when you're peeking, if you get like a hit, then maybe there's a sniper there, right? Like you can curve corners, shoot at the ground, and like see if someone's there. Like it's super good. Like it's genuinely good. Big head is heavily overrated. Yeah, okay, let's get to big head. Big head. This shit is C tier, bro. Oh, okay, B. It's very situational. If the big heads don't mess you up, like targeting wise, then it's good, right? But for me personally, when I see someone with a big fucking head, it just messes me up. I don't know what it is. Your brain lags out seeing something you don't expect. Yeah, no, it actually is, because I'm not used to it at all. Like big head, like I don't know, my brain actually just shuts off when I see it. You know, you shouldn't ban this card. You should let the other team like pick it, because you'll be at an advantage. Like it's like flashlight. Like if someone else picks it, you'll be at the advantage because it fucks with people. Or it's like a 50-50 if it does or not. I still ban it because it's like, if someone else on the enemy team can like effectively use it, then it's really good. But overall, I think not everyone, but you know, majority, it screws up with people's like perception. Yeah, so true. I don't know how many rounds people have fumbled with big head. Yeah, exactly. Healing shot. I think anything healing like that is really good. I gotta move these around actually. Offense, defense. Cheetah is S, but not super important. Explosive shot for utility. Healing. Yeah, that's good. Squad defense. This is a C. I have not seen anything. I haven't gotten any value off of squad defense like at all, I think. I'm trying to think when I have. maybe like unintentionally when I crouch. See, this one requires actually more testing, because mainly if you I don't know if you spam crouch it works, and then you get like damage, like defense, like you can like, you know, move and shoot and shit like that, and you're like spamming crouch and it works, or you have to be full stationary. I have zero clue. I think that's a good thing. Like squad defense, it needs testing. We'll see. Extra pellets, A tier for sure. Combined with Dragon's Breath, it is the most OP thing on the planet Earth. SuperFly. Okay, me personally, this is a high A tier. This is a high A tier. I swear on my life, you are full accurate, full jumping. SuperFly is slept on heavily. It is slept on so you can get on so many places easily and super quick, catch people off guard on high ground, and I swear you're accurate. I swear you're full accurate jumping, because it's like, okay, SuperFly, you get double jump, but the devs already know you're gonna be shooting with it, so why would they not give you a bloom boost? Yeah, it's not like insanely, but the bullets go where you want them to. If you're really skilled, it's S tier actually. I'll put it at S. Low S. Skill replenish, S tier. High S tier. High S tier. Disgustingly high S tier. Yeah, skill replenish. I don't know if I said anything about it. So skill replenish is super good on, of course, every character, right? You get constant abilities, but for defense, when you play Nitro, you can place up to 4 turrets. So you place 2 turrets off a spawn on defense, and then you can later on you can place another 2, and your sight hold is disgusting. It is disgusting. It is so good. Running into 4 turrets is, I think, the worst thing you can possibly do in this game. Infinite rockets and nades, yeah, too, exactly. Like rockets, nades, trips. It's just, it's genuine. I think it's one of the best ones. It's super good. All right, next one, weapon enhancement. It's not super imperative, and usually you see weapon enhancement with some other gun combo. Like you see weapon enhancement with, like I'm saying, like on the board. You usually see it with like long range, close range, headshot bonus, vampire bullets, like for balance, right? It's usually paired with something else. And so even if you pick it, first pick, right? Let's say first pick, you would be giving up another one. Better than Roger. Better than Kill Frenzy because it lets you get kills. More time because it's just kills. Okay, it's top of A. 100% top of A. Parting Flash. Parting Flash is actually W. Oh man, I think it's actually so good too. Because it just stops multi-kills. You can go in, your teammate dies, and they get full flashed, and then you just like peek off of their flash. It's good for the price. Yeah, for the price, it's like, it's actually insane. Quick Defuse. This is a low B tier. Heavily depends on if the team you're facing plants, and also too if you just don't, you know, kill everyone. Like this is so situational. Actually, I'm gonna put it at C. It is so situational that one, if the enemy team picks it, the defenders pick it, to get any value off of it, you need instant sight control. Maybe if you like smoked off bomb and like got it, like I could see that. Maybe if you did that. It's actually just, it's not that good. Like it's not that good. Like if you are competent enough to go kill, you know, the whole people, most rounds end in full kills. Like they don't end in bomb diffuses, post plants. Like those are super niche scenarios. Try to think in a comp setting. I mean, yeah, but in a comp setting, you're not like playing off of sight like that, right? Like you're pushed. Okay, so imagine this, right? Imagine this. You're on a site, fucking, you are post plant on nails A, okay? And you have that long You have the long angle from T side, or from attack to defense, right? And you plant so you can play post plant, right? The only way you get value is if the team that plants runs off of site rather than taking space into your spawn, and also requires your team to have a smoke. So if you don't have a smoke, then you can't get value off of just quick diffusing, because if they're holding the angle on the bomb plant, you can't diffuse fast enough. It does force a different play style. I would say bottom A, maybe like high B. Frozen Wasteland, bottom A, maybe 2. Okay, here's the thing I see on it. Fun tier, yeah. Here's the thing I see about it. If you are absolutely horrible at aim, you should not pick this card. Okay, you should not, because one, like high comp. This is like a high A tier. It is, because it allows you to get some really good plays off. But for the average player, it is C or B. Probably C, like high C, low B. Mainly because one, if it allows everyone to slide, so if you're not used to it, then you're gonna just get slid on and you're just gonna die, right? If your aim isn't good enough for the instant slide out, then you're just gonna get shit on. If you're not used to sliding out on angles, then you're not utilizing it. If you're really good, then Frozen Wasteland, if your team is really good, Frozen Wasteland is, you can gain a lot of movement value off of it, and just team diff. But other than that, then it's like down here. So I would say it's like a middle, like right around here. Imagine Blade Master with that. Yeah, exactly. You're sliding. Actually, no, you can't. You can't, because when you crouch, it gets rid of your when you're sliding, it gets rid of your charge, so you can't slide and block at the same time. It doesn't work. Extra converter, it's a solid A. Nothing to it. It's just more bombs. Plenty of ammo. I'm putting it low A or low S. I'm putting it low S. Plenty of ammo affects utility pistols, and that's the only reason why I'm putting it there. And also too, multi-kill frags are kind of, you know, like, it helps a lot. It helps a lot, actually. But plenty of ammo is super underrated. If it's there, put some points into it. Not many people take it, and you know, you get more flashes, you get more smokes, you get more bullets or mag. It's really good. Solid S tier for sure. Solid S tier. SMGs have low clip size too. Yeah, exactly. It's a solid S tier. TurtleBack, high S, is so high S, is insane. Above offense defense, no, but TurtleBack is, dude, TurtleBack value is disgusting. Actually, I have a clip where I was running onto site. I think it was with Insane. I was running onto site, full turnaround. Like, yeah, it covers your sides. Exactly. I think it covers your sides. I swear to God. I was literally running onto site, turned around, and had people spray into me, turn around and kill someone. Like, I'll have to get the clip from the VOD yesterday, but I legit run onto site, full turn around, and my teammates are just following me, and they spray. I just jump in and they start spraying at my back. I take no damage. They waste all their ammo, and I turn around when they're done and just kill them for free. It's really good. It's really good. I have Reaper. If you can pick it, it's a low S. If you can't, you know, it usually gets banned, but any information, it's insane, right? Like, after bomb plant, it just scans everyone. It's really good. If you can pick it, pick it. If you can ban it. Birdman, shit, I don't know where to rate this. I personally haven't gotten any value on it. Someone has killed me. It's very situational, and it's very if you can use it or not. I personally have never used Birdman, so I mean, I personally haven't seen value off of it. I think one time someone's killed me using it, but I think it's very situational on if you can use it or not properly, right? Like, it requires okay, thinking of the overall, it requires a certain amount of knowledge of it, and also map knowledge on where you can use it, how you're supposed to peek. Like, it forces a different play style. Detect gadgets, Solid A tier. It does what it says. No super niche things. It's just really good. Freeze bullet. I don't honestly notice the movement speed. I'm gonna be real. If it's there, pick it. Doesn't it only cost like 2? If it costs 3, I'm putting it lower. Freeze bullet, it's 2, yeah. It's a filler. I think it's an A. Does what it says. It does what it says, and me personally, I think it's good because if I'm spraying at someone and they're moving around, it just slows them down. It's just easier to track. Explosive damage. No. No. Explosive damage. Explosion specialist. It's good. I think it's an S because it gets so much. If you put points into it, it's up there, bro. It's up there. It actually is. It's up there. Better than TurtleBack. It kind of counters TurtleBack, no? Of explosions. No, it's there. It's there. Next card. Straight up gunfight advantage. Yeah, running guns OP. Actually is, because when you're legit full sprinting into sight with, like, let's say Cheetah and, like, you know, any sight execute that you have, it's a good mid-S. Like, no recoil, like, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with just straight up gunfight advantage. Rapid marksman rifle. Rapid marksman rifle. This shit costs so much. You don't even need it. It's such a waste of points. You don't even need to fucking buff marksman. It's already OP. Like, I don't even think you need to buff it anymore. Throw that shit in garbage. Like, with point costs, like, think about it. On an already overpowered weapon. Rapid marksman. Okay, I'm honestly putting this SC. Bullet upgrade. Number 1. It's better than nerfing every heal. It's better than skill. It's better than offense defense. It's just better. Does anyone know actually what bullet upgrade does? This is 100%. This card needs to honestly get nerfed into the ground. Let me just claim that real quick. It needs to get nerfed. All it says is improves pistols that launch projectiles. Look, there's even a video. I didn't know there was a video. Look at this shit. So flashbangs, double flash, smokes. Look at that. You can just see people through them. You can launch nades and you get full sight through people. Like, I'm talking full wall hacks and your whole team buys smokes and you run that shit down, smoking everything possible, and you just run through smoke. Anyone in smoke gets highlighted and you just take control of the map. You literally can't combat it. Like, there's nothing you can do. There actually isn't. That shit is broken. It is genuinely broken. The smoke, it's the best one. The nades, who the fuck cares about the nades? Yeah, it just throws smokes everywhere, get wall hacks, control sight. You can do it on post plant, you can do it on attack, you can do it on defense. It's the best card in the game. It's OP as fuck. Smokes last for forever and it just stops people from being pushing 5 people throwing smokes with 2 ammo. No, it's OP as fuck. It's so good. It's so good. Long dash. It's a solid B. It's very niche. Very, very niche. It might honestly need testing because you might be able to get onto some places with it, and so its value could go higher depending on how many points you put into it, you know? Like, just how much value you can really get out of it. It just needs testing. Ironhead. Straight up gunfight advantage. It's literally pick or ban. If you're on defense, you have to ban it. If you're on attack, you can gamble and you don't have to ban it. And if defense decides not to ban Ironhead, then you pick it and it's free. I don't know how you lose with Ironhead. Large bounty. It's a solid A. It does what it says. There's no gimmick. It's just more anything. More heals, more shards. It's just good. Emergency evacuation, I think, is a high S. I think it's above endless battle, mainly because while you're in a fight and you're shooting, you get movement speed, right? If you pair it with, you know, Cheetah, if you get both at the same time, then you get so much movement speed. It's just really hard to track. It's just a gunfight advantage. It's really good. Super solid. Chain reaction, multi kills, you can get insane value off of it. If you're good enough to kind of like spray transfer and things like that, you can get really good value, like insane value. It's really good. Dragon's Breath is a solid S tier. What is it? Maybe above. On certain maps, it's better than, like, it kind of directly counters running gun, unironically. Because if attackers pick running gun, which usually they do, if defenders get Dragon Breath, then, like, what do they can peek out, but you just have a shotgun that just shits on them. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of value. It does so much damage. The burning tick damage is really good. It does a lot. I think it's a really good card. Really good card. Clone Tech. That's a top 3 card right there. You pick that on attack, defense, any of them. Mainly defense, I would say it's even better because you just have a full team of nitros, and you can't do anything against it. It's insane value. You have 5 turrets running at you. Watch a bunch of walls, bunch of fucking turrets. Yeah, it's cancer on defense. Imagine 5 nitros on attack and you have 5 drones running onto site clearing util, and then you play post plant and it's just turrets everywhere on site. Like it's just crazy value. It's just really good. 5 coronas, 5 fucking brokers. Shit, you could have 5 fucking zephyrs. The whole team is invis. Therapy, it's the same as like all these other healing ones. It's still up there. Blade Master, pick or ban. Honestly, you have to get rid of it. If it's open, you pick it. You have like 3 people running it down with blades, 2 people behind. You can silent step everyone onto site or whatever you're pushing, right? And you have 3 people running at you with blades blocking all your bullets, and you have people behind them shooting back at you. It's OP. Anyone with mollies, but I mean, if you have a brain, you're just not like, you're not gonna run through the molly, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can clear util. If you're playing the game correctly, you clear util. You clear sites, you play smokes, you play flashes, right? Like, overall comp meta, blocking every single fucking bullet someone shooting at you, and then you have people that could be potentially behind, and if you don't kill the blade guy, then the guy behind them is gonna kill you. It's insane value. It's really good. It's literally pick or ban. Where would I put cloaking? Honestly, I feel like it messes me up. I think out of all of them, low S. No, I don't even think it's S at all. One, what it does is, okay, we see the plants, right? If you know what the plants are, then it encourages pre-firing and like clearing them, right? You don't know the util, anything else, right? If you're sitting out in the open and you get flashed, and then you're just kind of sitting there in the plant hoping you don't die, and someone just sprays into it, you're dead. And I think it's one of the worst ones out of like the mushroom because of the grass type. The grass that gets like grown on the ground, it's different. I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's that good. Don't pick it. Actually, just don't pick it. Safety glasses. high S. Skill replenish and defense, not so much, but it's right up there with the cost. It's right up there. Really good. Super simple, insanely good. Weapon morph, super high S, pick or ban. You don't, you're just screwed. It's mainly a defense sided. So attack have to do this, because if attack picks weapon morph, if they like, if they don't ban it, they're throwing weapons on their flank, and they may only get weapon morph value off of post plant. But even on post plant, you have to drop your weapon, get another weapon, and probably during that time, I just, that downtime, there's too much, I think, for attack to find like real value out of it. Doctor Converter, it's a solid A. If you need heals, then yeah, it works. If you play slow, then yeah. But if you play fast, I don't know if you can get so much value out of it. Let's see, Headshot Master, it's a low S tier. If you can hit a head and you have an AK, they just die when you invest enough points into it. It's pick or ban. It's literally just pick or ban. It's definitely better than Iron Reaper. I'd say it's right by like running gun, right there. Take your time. This is just another solid pick. A is just like super solid picks. Like that's all A is. Like these are super solid. It does what it says. If you can play around it, you get it. Take your time. Like if they plant, you have insane advantage because you just add more seconds. It's really good. HUD Remix. I believe it says that you need to see them in order to trade. I don't think you do. Wait, that needs testing. Wait, that needs testing. Oh, wait, you know what we can do? Wait. Since this game is so good, actually. HUD Remix. Let me check out the video. Look at this. Take health bar. You need to see them? What's the range? And it takes time to swat. It's such a bait. It's long range. I mean, like, I can see an angle where you're like jump peeking it and you like spam the button and swap with someone if you're low. Like, there's like that value. But, oh man, yeah, no, it's actually bait. I thought you could just like pick. If you start the animation and break LOS, you don't get the swap. Oh hell no. Yeah, no, that card is actual bait. Extra sight, S tier on attack. That is pick or ban too. For sure, pick or ban. Free for all. I would say it's a high. Ooh, free for all is a high A tier for sure. A tier. Does what it, you know. Bunch of guns, you can get guns, whatever. It's really good. Throw to plant. It's a high tier for sure. It's not absolutely insane, but you can do some things with it, right? Like it is good. S tier though, I don't think so. I guess just depends on maps. No, it depends on map. This. So yeah, these are super map dependent. I can list actually we'll talk about these right now actually. This will probably be the longest ones. Misty A site, Misty B site. If you're playing shotguns, it's really good. And if you're playing site setup on defense, it's actually good, right? When you're playing sonar, you can get extreme value off of pinging, and that goes both ways. Attacker can get a lot of value from it as well, if they use their scans properly, right? If they have characters that do that. So these, one, require site setup, and two, the map you're playing on, right? If you know it well. KillStreak bonus. If you can get a lot of multi-kills, it's good. It's a solid A tier. Nothing super insane. But with these, super map dependent. It really depends on what map you're playing on and if you want to invest towards it, right? It's not like attack is ever going to pick these, so these are all defense sided. These four. Misty A and Misty B is like a 50-50. Avenge Me, super good. That shit is an S tier. I think It's above Exercise, above Reaper, above Ammo, above Super, above Cheetah, above Explosive. I think it's right around it here. There we go. I think it's right around there. Ricochet, super situational. It costs a ton. Quick start. Quick start is super good. You can get a lot of good value on it, but I don't know if it's S tier. It might be like super low S. Yeah, like it just sneaks by. Like you can get really good value off of like quiet step sonar pushes and catch a lot of people off guard. Like you can just run basically onto site and they have no sound of you. It's really, really good. But again, it requires team play. This passive, where is it? Like off of rip, like reliably. You see maximum overheal. If you see this card, you should definitely take it if you play Pathogen. You take it, you get your whole team to sit at spawn, and you go sit in your heal molly, and you get a free 25 shield before, you know, like on round start. Dibs. It's not super imperative. It blocks people from taking the treasure that are around the map. It's not insane. I would say it's low B. It's not exactly like super broken instant value, like anything super crazy. Barrier destruction, 4th best. Yeah, it's like right there. It's literally pick or ban. Some sites, some maps you can legit get right next to the site, and it is broken. It is actually broken. I'm just trying to think in the top here. Okay, is it better than Clone Tech? In some situations, yes, because it's a very attacker-sided one. Like, they're on the same exact level, because barrier destruction is the Clone Tech, but for attack, right? Like, you get a lot more value of Clone Tech on defense, just because of how powerful like Nitro is. I mean, it kind of goes 50-50, but barrier destruction is very attacker-sided heavy. Very, very attacker-sided heavy. That's where you get the most value from, unless you're playing defense and you push into their spawn and do some crazy stuff. But I have not seen it. I have not tried. See, here's the thing, right? Defense is always going to ban barrier destruction, because if they don't, then it's insane value on attack because they have first pick. I'd say Clone Tag should go 3rd just because it requires everyone to coordinate with the picks, unlike barrier destruction. That is true. That is true. It does require comms. People can ego and say, no, I don't want to play 5 nitros. But barrier destruction, you can pick it and everyone will run it down the same exact spot you said. I think it's a lot easier to rally people to do barrier destruction than it is to pick the same character. Because if they're not comfortable with the character, then they're not... Like, I'm saying like solo queue, right? They'd be like, I don't know, maybe not, whatever, right? And high elo is really, really good. That's why it's top 3. If you can get your team to do it, then yeah, it's also really good. Barrier destruction just has that instant value. Parting vision, not too much to say about parting vision. You die, it spawns this eye, and if you step in it, the enemy steps in it, then they get spotted. Pretty much it. And then lo and behold, the flashlight. We're put. It's so bad. Oh, flashlight is so bait. It's so bad. It's genuinely so bad. You can see people with, like, you know, the flashlight, right? You can see the flashlight. It sometimes glitches through maps, so you can find people who, you know, like you can't hold angles because you see the flashlight, or they see the flashlight like way before they even see you. It's one of the worst cards in the game for sure. It's one of the worst. Diving Man, what does this one do again? It's the shield and is it driving rain? Oh, the heavy flood. We haven't even used this one, actually. I haven't even seen this. Oh, it's this one. Wait, is this a ranked one? It is. I've seen, we haven't even picked this one before. Oh, it's a defensive sided one. Oh, wait, that's good. That's so defensive sided. And it's 2 cost? Wait, this might be the best card in the game. It's 2 cost? There's no way this isn't pick or ban. There's no way. I mean, it's a defensive sided one, so attackers have to ban it. But defense just gets it for free because attackers don't want to pick it. It's just 1 spot. Are you sure it's just 1 spot? Flooded areas that slow down enemies. I don't think you can pick where it's at. It doesn't say you can pick. It's just areas. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere that's main, basically, like mid, you know, B main, A short, B short, you know, stuff like that. That has insane value. We actually haven't even seen this card get pulled yet, no? That's high pick. I've never seen it, but if you see it, pick it. On defense, not attack. Defense sided. There's no way in hell you are pushing through water as 5 people on a site and people holding it and you have slow movement speed. There's no way. Hell no. Holocaust. Another HP one. All the HP ones are S tier. Or heals. Vampire bullets. Same as Headshot Master. It's just lifesteal on bullets. Not too much to talk about. It's just a gunfight advantage. Flashy projectiles. That's a low S for me. Nitro can throw her turrets for some reason. And those turrets are flashbangs. Her mobile, like, tank turret, you know, can shoot flashbangs. There's so much you can do with this. It's definitely, I would say, a high S. It's a mid S, actually. It's a mid. Projectile scan. Information. It's just more information. It's really good. It's an S tier for sure. You can shoot grenade. You can shoot smokes. Anything literally. Like you can use back to nitro, right? You can use nitro tank and shoot in areas, and it just scans because her thing is a projectile. I know. It's insane value. It's really good. Really good. Bigger and badder and homing projectiles. I think this is a solid A. Definitely above Ricochet, both of these, because they kind of go hand in hand. Sometimes it can mess up some people's abilities, but more damage, homing projectiles, like it just works. It's good. Heal Vampire is the same as all of these. Same heal thing, middle of pack. All the heal ones are insane. So much value off of healing. So really good. Auto doors. This is picker ban on defense. It is 100% good. It is so good. It is so good. It doesn't even depend on the map. Bulletproof doors is crazy. It is insane value. You always get value from it. There's never a time you don't. Security check. This is a low S for both attacker and defender. Since we found that out just yesterday, attackers can pick it and sort of block off doors because the defenders can't play next to them. And for defenders, it just helps them defend. It's a solid pick. It's solid. For sure, you should pay attention to it if it is there. 100%. Rift expansion. How far do I want to put this thing up? It's so good. It's so good. Rift expansion is just so good. I think offense defense actually needs to get put up even more. For sure, I think that needs to go up higher. But with like Rift expansion, there's just a lot of it's good. But when it's good, it's the best. Yeah, exactly. I think there's only one map that it's not good on, and that is Outpost. It's only Outpost it's not good on. Because what it does is it forces you to play super long angles. It's not very good on Tundra. Really? Can she like plant on like the staircase? I would say it's definitely more value on Tundra than Outpost, of course. Outpost legit just extended a bit, but it's really hard to play it. Nails is kind of bad, I think. Nails you can plant like right outside of door on B and then hold. It's OP. Literally any map that uses Rift expansion that obviously makes the site like the bomb plant go outside of the site and like around a corner or around a door it's just better. It's just so good. Bounce mushroom. It's a for fun. It's a for fun. But it can be good. It can be good. If you have aim and you're jumping around and stuff, it's good. But it's like we've only seen it on one map and it's pretty rare. I actually can't even judge it. I would say needs testing maybe actually instead of for fun. Because on attack side, it can definitely clear angles. And the grass is super good on it actually. So it needs testing. 100%. Electrocution. Solid A. For sure, solid A. Super solid A. If it gets hit, it says what it does. There's no real gimmicks to it. And if it works, then it's like insane. It's like really good. Charge jump. Holy shit. That is the epitome of for fun. Charge jump is one. If you have an issue with sometimes holding your spacebar while you're ADSing, like let's say you're like jumping, right? And you like hold spacebar while ADSing, it takes you out of ADS and you go into charge. And it can like fuck up with your movement and stuff. Sustain crab. It's high A for sure. More damage you take. You can take damage from nitro turrets and you literally go right into crouch. It's really good. Nerf A side, Nerf B side. These are all situational. This one is literally picker ban, relocation. We've never used it, but because it always gets banned. But if you did, it's really good. You can just swap sites. Really, really good. Origin detection. That's a solid S tier. You can clear like broker mines and then you can scan him, or nitro walls that are like out in the open. You just shoot them down and you get instant info. It's really good. It's on par with like that. So really good. Haunting, insanely good. Take some damage. They get scanned. Info. It's just so much info. Informant, insane info. It's yeah, it's like right there. It's like right below weapon morph. It's actually insane info. Get a kill, bang, everyone gets spotted on map. You just know where to go. Really good. Kills havoc, time to snipe. These all belong on the same page with like headshot master and vampire bullets. I honestly think you get more value off of close range, mainly because I'm thinking of clearing angles, smoking off long angles, and playing more close range, right? Like how you're kind of supposed to play on attack FPS. You get more value off of close havoc than you do time to snipe because you can smoke off the super long angles, and close range gunfights are going to happen more often than not than sniping. So I think you get more value off of that, but they're still both good. Juggling. Oh, it might be like low. I think high A. Ooh, yeah, high A along with emergency evacuation. A is sniping, lower if anything. Yeah, and since sniping is OP, it's kind of just on the same level. Like, it has to be high because it just already buffs an insane thing. Spiky skin, this needs testing. 100% this needs testing. I think it's the one that needs the most testing. Psychic link, low A. You can default and not really get much value off of it on defense. It's more attack sided comp, but I don't know if it's like insane value. Swift support, this is pick or ban literally, but we haven't seen it in action because usually it just gets banned. So I would say low A, mainly because I just don't know, or low S, but it seems good. Like if you were swinging out, you can just like TP to your teammate and you're chilling. Initial scan, this is pick or ban too for sure. It's another intel one, so I say it's about here. Scanner interference, this counters all of these, so it's better. Not better than origin, no, actually, because it's the direct counter to all of the scanning cards. Lucky bullets, this is so RNG based, it's gross, but I don't know if I can put it like super high. Maybe like right here next to Ricochet. Which one would be more value? Like Ricochet. Ricochet kind of hits. B. It's so RNG that you can legit get no value off of it, but you could also get insane value off of it too. Come on, 4 left, let's go. Yeah, true. Rain, super map dependent. It's honestly super map dependent. You don't get the shield on site, and it's sort of more attacker sided because the outside is more exposed. But I think it only shows up on a few maps. Oh, here we go. Prosthetic eye, here we go. In the prosthetic tier list, that's just garbage. It is so bad. It needs to, one, get removed, or just give us a camera the same way, like how they have it. This Rebrrth Sites I've never seen, and Deadicine is for fun. There you go, guys. Holy shit, that thing is fucking long.